Sean here with another quick hit. I want to talk about the movie American Fiction. Especially, I want to talk about the ending. So massive spoiler alert here. If you haven't seen the movie, go see it. It's a lovely movie. Cord Jefferson does a wonderful job. Jeffrey Wright, of course, is just amazing. And this is a perfect part for him. Pitch perfect in almost every way. Not in every way, but in almost every way. It's a wonderful, wonderful movie. But what I want to talk about is what happens when you don't have an ending to your movie. Now, sometimes as writers, we don't have an ending to our movie because we just can't figure out where it's supposed to go. Sometimes we don't have an ending to our movie because we've messed up Act 1 or Act 2 kind of gets lost and we really don't know where we're going. Sometimes we don't have an ending to a movie because we want it to go in one direction, the movie wants to go into another. American Fiction is an interesting case study because Cord doesn't have an ending to his movie, in part because any ending that he puts on the movie will make a statement that in some ways will undercut the satire of the movie itself. It is a movie about how you can't make a book or you can't make a movie that is going to please everyone, that is going to say what you want it to say. And if you try to please the majority, you're actually going to undercut the whole point of what you're trying to say with your show. If you try to only satisfy your own personal integrity of what it should be, you're going to leave people dissatisfied and empty. It's going to just go to a blank screen where we don't know what he says. If it tries to hit the middle ground of, well, not the majority opinion, but the stronger minority opinion, you're also kind of undercutting what you have to say because you're just going with, well, what is the vote? Let's vote on how this should end, as opposed to the integrity of how it really should end. So in this, what Cord does, which is brilliant, is he leans into a meta nature, a kind of a Deadpool of being aware that we're making a movie, sort of, by having the character who's got the novel writing a screenplay version of his novel and trying to figure out how should the screenplay end. And because of what they set up earlier, and this is very grounded, this jump into this kind of, this whole time we've been watching a movie as opposed to within a movie as opposed to its own movie was set up when we see the characters earlier taking a life of their own. We realize, we are actually in this character's head, which allows us to explore what's going on in this character's head as we try to end the movie. And it's just kind of brilliant because what he does is he discusses how should movies end. It's an actual conversation about how should movies like this end by showing us all three of the options that are given, and then kind of driving away off the lot with one final view of a plantation slave saying how dissatisfied we are that we are in a position where we can't just end a movie the way we want to end a movie. It's lovely. It's wonderful how it's set up. It's very well played, I think, and it's given me food for thought for a long time, which I think really good movies entertain us and give us food for thought. American Fiction. It's a good movie. Entertains, food for thought. This has been another quick hit. What TV show or movie or play has ended in a way that really surprised you, and did it work? Let me know in the comments below.